in disc golf, timing is very important. From your run up to your X step, to your reach back, to your pull through, to your release point, to the angle, all of that is very important in timing, and I think no one has had the best timing up until right now than Jennifer Castro had. How much better timing could she have possibly had to have exposed the PDGA's complete bullshit transgender policy? So for those of you that don't know, Jennifer Castro took it upon herself to do some investigative journalism, and she sent an email to the PDGA, and in that email she pretended to be someone inquiring about getting into the sport, being a transgender, what steps do they need to take to qualify, to be able to play, blah, 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 all of this stuff. And she finally got a reply, and the reply basically was that you don't really, essentially that you don't have to do anything. That we can't question you, that you don't have to test or do anything, that if you feel like you qualify for it, that you can play. That's basically what it is that like if you're within the rules, they can't question you, they can't do anything, they can't force anything, no one can really do much of anything at all. Which is very funny because the PDGA claims to follow the International Olympic Committee policy, which they adopted in 2019, thanks to Laura Nactigal pushing for it. She still claims, or aka lies, that she had nothing to do with it, but even the PDGA proves the fact that she does, because they say flat out that with Laura Nactigal's help, she helped them get there before she was on the board of directors, which she wound up there later in 2019 anyway, so that ain't collusion. I don't know what the hell is. So basically the PDGA is claiming that Jennifer Castro lied or misled or whatever bullshit it is that they're trying to pin on her, and try to find a way to ban her or do whatever it is that they're going to do, which I don't think is going to work, because what they're talking about is in regards to playing and in-play tournament type stuff. Like she just sent an email asking a question. Like that's not, I don't see anything in there where it says that you can't inquire about something, under a different name, or you can just ask a question, because obviously they wouldn't have said that to someone if she just flat out asked them how this actually works as a non-transgender person. So I don't see anything wrong with it. So what they said is that someone made a complaint about her. Gee, I wonder who the fuck would have done that. They claim that dishonesty is considered a Class B offense. Class B offenses carry a standard penalty of a 12-month suspension followed by 12 months of probation. So that's pretty extreme for sending a fucking email. Aggravating factors may lead the committee to consider penalties up to or including a permanent ban from PDGA events, blah, 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 whatever. But what all this is that this is stuff about tournament play, like in-play, like rules play. This is nothing about rules. She didn't break a rule. She didn't do anything. She just simply did what a good journalist does and ask a question as someone else to get a proper answer, because you're PDGA, you're lying. You lied to us. You lied to people about you following the policies, and you don't follow the policies. You literally lie. What happens to you now, huh? You're allowed to lie to us, but we're not allowed to lie to you? Is that how this works? Chloe Alice is allowed to lie about taking her fucking hormone pills, but everybody else, she gets nothing? What about that fucking lying asshole? What about the UDisc article that I'm still pissed off about because it's bullshit? That it's still, no one is talking about this. Someone please say something to these assholes. It really bothers me that Chloe Alice still, 6 months after the freaking fact came out, that she still lies about that freaking tournament. That those women did what they did. They didn't do that to come after you. So lies are okay as long as it's in favor of transgenders. That's what it is. Is that how it works? Could not be better timing for Jennifer Castro to have done this, because right when that stupid ass survey came out, that was another reason, which is why it's funny to see Natalie Ryan suddenly getting to talk at the fall summit It's almost like they're at their last-ditch effort, like to try to save themselves. And you know what? I hope it's done, because it's such bullshit to see people just lying off their asses and then coming after someone else who barely told a little white lie. Oh, I'm this person. I'm asking questions about this. And then you're going to try to ban them? Really? An email that she sent to you, that's what you're trying to use to say, that is enough to try to come at her or shut her up. You think you're going to shut her up? You're not. I can tell you that right now. You just fueled the flame, and it's not going to stop. I just wish more people would see what is going on and stop renewing your PDGA memberships. Stop. Don't do it. This is bullshit. You could still play disc golf. Do you understand that? You don't need this to play this. I'm not paying a penny to the PDGA ever again until something happens. Especially after this. I'm hoping that what we're seeing right now is with Natalie Ryan grasping at straws because her BFF led her into the fall summit. I'm hoping that that's what it is, that it's them grasping at straws because they know that this shit's coming to an end and they got caught red-handed. And if Jennifer Castro had to sacrifice herself just for this, I guarantee you she could not be happier, and I couldn't be happier that someone would be willing to do that. And I think we all should sacrifice something for her and thank her for calling out this bullshit, because it's not cool. It is not cool for the PDGA to lie to us and then take those lies and try to shut this person up. Like, it's like apples to oranges here. Like, the lie that she told was so innocent, and why would she even think that Elaine King would be dumb enough? I mean, we all know she's dumb enough to freaking say some stupid shit now, but that she would be dumb enough to admit that there's nothing that you have to do. You don't have to do anything, despite what the rules say, despite what they all say. There are no rules you got to follow. It's just completely anarchy. You just do whatever. That is sad. The whole point of having rules is you follow them, and you never followed them. Nobody followed them, apparently. So how is this fair? How is it wrong that she questioned this when clearly she was right? You haven't been following the rules all along. You don't even know, you don't even have any way to follow. You can't even afford to do the things that you say you're going to do. But we're supposed to trust you. We're supposed to put our money in your pockets and trust that you're doing everything right with it that you say you are. But if you're not, you're done. Fuck the PDGA. You're liars. I've been saying that for a long time. Laura Nactigal started the transgender thing in 2019, and now in 2023, it's collapsing. If you had just followed through on the policy, it would have been, maybe it wouldn't have been as bad. Maybe we wouldn't be where we're at right now. But you failed. You, Laura Nactigal, failed your own people. This whole group of transgenders that you were trying to support and back up, you failed them because you couldn't follow through on this policy. The PDGA failed. Epically failed. All of you have failed. I think it's time for you to start really thinking about what you're going to do to regroup and get trust back from the people that are in the PDGA and that want to support the PDGA. I want to support you, but I don't support bullshit lies and hypocrisy and this shit that you got going on. You got a lot to make up, because right now the PDGA is a joke of an organization, and I don't even know that I would call them an organization because you don't seem very organized. So get your shit together, and then maybe people will continue to renew. Hopefully they won't, but right now I say fuck the PDGA. What's that, the third time? Fourth time? Fifth? I'll keep doing it. Fuck the PDGA.